Hey, this is Matt. He's completed 6 months of the Precision Lifestyle. He's here to share his experience with the program today. Are you ready to get started, Matt?
Sure, let's get this over with. I want to tell everybody how excited I am to be where I'm at today, how much it really, really made a difference for me to be in the program. After years of being overweight and fighting to just try and be a healthy person again, I had to go through a lot, becoming diabetic, learning health issues that I never thought I'd ever face. Made me really reevaluate my lifestyle and how I was living, to change to a healthy lifestyle. And it really took this program to take me to the next level to learn how to reach new goals and new opportunities within my health advantage. Uh, Before this, I thought I was living a healthy lifestyle because I'd done so well to lose the weight I had lost before joining. But it wasn't until, I hit my breakthrough point and joined the program that I was able to learn more in tune things, more mindsets that help focus you and help keep you in tune with who and what you really want to be. You can't ever stop learning because that's the insight that always is going to be one of your most powerful tools, is knowledge. And so learning all that I have learned and being able to fulfill myself's goals and reach these goals. Before, the goals I had were minuscule compared to what I've reached recently. So the fact that I know that once you hit a goal, you just got to make a new one and keep going, just to be able to, live life. And don't ever stop underestimate yourself. Just keep going, keep pushing yourself, because it's all worth it in the end.
That's awesome. So let's give a little bit of background about yourself. How old are you? What do you do?
So I'm 45. I am a floating general manager. I run 4 different restaurants. And so I'm around food constantly. Uh, um, it's one of those things that, it's easy to get off track being around, especially different types of fun, good foods, and so literally I had gotten to, like I said, I became diabetic several years ago when I hit 40. I'm now 45. I'll be 46 this year. I was full blown having to do injections of insulin, and it's like 5 different pills a day on top of that. Just in the last year alone, when I went back in December, the doctor said, "You're in full remission. I'm taking you off the diabetic list." I had been weaned off slowly of my medications over the last year and a half to the last, before I went for my final visit. Then I had been taken off of all medications then. So just knowing how much of an impact your dietary and nutrition impact is in your life, and the fact that keeping exercise a regular part of your life has made a big impact in how, I have been able to, I guess, basically learn, maintain, and grow my body to be healthy enough to produce my own insulin again and not need, aids of medications.
Wow, powerful stuff, Matt. Thanks for sharing that. So you did share a little bit about where you were achieving your fitness goals before you started, but can you elaborate a little bit more? Where were you before you started this program?
Um, so as I've shared, back in February of 2016, I was still in prison at a halfway house, but working my current job. So I was walking to work every day. I had reached 360 pounds while in prison. I was down to a little over 320 for the picture that I had shared, because there weren't, of course, pictures of me from prison. But so then I got into where I started realizing how much it was important for me to change my lifestyle and change my healthy habits. Um, Went into uh, training a year and a half ago for my first marathon, because believe it or not, a lot of other members of my company are all kind of healthy conscious. So just imagine a bunch of healthy cooks and chefs running around trying to figure out how to stay lean and eat good food. So I joined my company's relay team for my first marathon, which of course I didn't get to do with them, but I did it virtually. So I'm going to aim. I've already decided at first, I was like, I'm not doing this again, but yeah, I've been at the finish line. I've seen too many people come across. I want to be the one coming across this time and have that real experience. So as I started training for that, I went into losing weight, but I wasn't burning the right way. And so I hit that plateau where I had been training from 215 this time last year to 181 or 182 before I joined the program. So now that I've joined the program, I've literally been able to break the new barriers and plateaus that I had reached. And I'm still growing. I'm still learning, still changing daily. So it has a lot to do with it. I'm still burning fat, not even trying anymore, really.
Right. And what are your specific results from this program?
So I've been, my endurance is up. My endurance has been up, but it's strength. There were certain things that I thought I could do all the time because I just took them for granted, and I really wasn't able to. That I realized, like lifting. I used to lift back when I was younger a lot, and just realizing I can't do that now, and having to work my way back up to different weights and getting into where I can feel strong again. And I wouldn't be able to complete the full workout before. Now I'm just like, all right, do I need to keep going? Do I need, like, I've added extra reps to certain exercises just to get more burn in it. And so just, learning how to, getting the definition, learning how to get the definition design that I'm getting now, my body physique and the overall strength.
Awesome. How much weight have you lost in the program?
25 pounds so far.
Awesome. What about your pant sizes?
So I'm at a size 30 waist. I want to say I was probably at a 40 when I started the program. I didn't realize
Wow.
I had that much to lose waist. I mean, I knew I had to lose, but I mean, between 38 and 40. So I'm anywhere from 8 to 10 pounds just since I really started trimming down. Um, you know, uh, I was up to a size 52 originally when I decided I had to get control of my life. I
Wow.
like the picture I shared today was I just found a pair of 46 shorts that were in my drawer that I need to get rid of. I'm not putting these back on.
Impressive. So you went from 50 to 40 to now a size 30. It's
Yeah.
20 inches from your waist. Impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive. So what are your big breakthroughs? You talked about some of your physical breakthroughs, strength, all that. What are some of your other breakthroughs?
Nutritionally, I've learned, because that's where I hit my plateaus. I'd gone to where I wasn't keto anymore, but I did keto for a little while. But then when I quit off the keto, I was just eating more protein, but I wasn't still really eating any carbs. I learned how important carbs are for my body since the training I'm doing to burn that fuel, because that's where I was getting stuck. It wasn't until I added carbs I started losing again. And then after I started dialing in my macros and getting things more accurately dialed in that way, started losing again. And so a lot of the mindsets of how, what you think and what you hear, you can see so much, read so much on the internet, but until you actually put it in practice or know what's actually going to work for you, just a lot of the mindset of how to come in tune with your body and to really feel and know what's best for you, because we're not the same. Every person's different. What works for one person won't necessarily work for you. So you've got to really just, learn how to feel what your body's telling you is right.
Love it. So you're more in tune with yourself. That's amazing. And who would you recommend this program for?
Anybody that is stuck and wants to really take control of their life. I mean, I feel anybody has the ability to get in shape and to but anybody has the ability, but they have to have the want. So there's, endless amounts of people that I would, say, hey, you got to try this program. This is where, uh, but it doesn't mean that they have the commitment to stick with it. So a lot of it has to do with your own personal commitment. But I recommend it to anybody that's willing to really give it a try and really put their full into it, because, if it's something that you really want, and you want to be in control of your health, then definitely you need the help, you need the experience, and you need the coaches like you and Rob that sit there and walk you through it.
Awesome. And what would you say to someone who just signed up, maybe a little scared about getting started?
It's okay to be scared. Fear and being outside of your comfort zone is where you grow. Um, don't let it hold you back. Don't let it stop you. Keep going with it and keep going forward.
Nicely said. Is there anything else that you want to mention?
Um, this has been a great 6 months. I've just enjoyed the ride, and I can't, wait to see where I am in the next 6 months from here. You know,
Heck
uh,
yeah,
don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do something, because if you really want it, you can do it.
absolutely. And Matt, what would you say the changes in the program, how has it affected other areas of your life?
Um, I would say a little bit of my time management's a little more better, because before I would, I mean, I still do. I just get a workout in when I can, which means, if I have to, I try to plan when I'm closing my workout in the morning, and when I'm opening from when I get off work. So I still do it that way, but I try and be more regimented about it, instead of just saying, oh, when I get off, I'll do it eventually. No, I try and say, all right, when I'm getting off, this is the time I'm going to do it. When I'm going to be at work at noon, I've got it scheduled at 9 o'clock. I'm doing my workout that morning. So just making sure that my scheduling's better, making sure that, overall, um, I'm tracking my food more consistently, that I stay on track of it. Those are the biggest things from the program that really helped me.
Awesome. Love it, Matt. All right. Well, thanks so much for your time today, Matt. You've crushed it in the past 6 months. I'm super excited to see you continuing, growing, getting better from here, see what the next 6 months has to bring. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fist
that's
bump.
right. Right on.
Yeah. Right on.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you all shortly again.